What is going on in Dublin? What is it with well-educated, upstanding young Dublin men committing crimes and being sent to prison, ruining their future? What's going on in Dublin? Well, here we have a very tragic case of a young Dublin scholar who got involved with the wrong people, the Black Axe Gang, nonetheless. And we're gonna look at the Black Axe Gang, and we're gonna look at some of the members today. And let this be a lesson to any young people that are listening in today that if you fall in with the wrong people, no matter what your education is, you're going to end up in the slammer. Jailed, highly educated Tallaght man exposed as key lieutenant in the Black Axe Gang. And there he is, Sodiq Jimoh. Sodiq Jimoh, Dublin man, jailed for 5.5 years. Sodiq Jimoh, Dublin man. Before we go into the story, let's have a look at Sodiq Jimoh's background. And we'll find out a little bit about him because he's been kind enough to upload his profile onto the LinkedIn platform. And we can find out about his background, his experience, how he's moved around a lot and experienced a lot of the world. Sodiq Jimoh never lose the will to learn, he says. Well, he certainly didn't lose the will to learn when he fell in with the Black Axe Gang. Dublin Business School. He's a highly motivated and enthusiastic individual. He really is. A marketing graduate with Dublin Business School. Trustworthy, with an infectious enthusiasm and an inspirational style approach to work. Oh yeah, he inspired a lot of people in the Black Axe Gang to be better criminals. He's able to multitask, to handle pressure, to work as part of a team, and most importantly, to inspire customers to make a purchase, or victims for that matter. He's got a lot of experience. He worked as a sales assistant in Top Man in London for 5 months back in 2013. What did he do? He dealt with customer queries. He worked on the till. He was allowed to use the till. Worked as a programmer in Dublin for 1 month for Cognizant. He worked for a year and 9 months with Facebook, senior process executive in Dublin, Ireland. And he's the chief executive officer of his own farm, by the looks of things, in Nigeria, in Ogun, Nigeria, for a year and 10 months. So he's quite a talented young man, got a lot of inspiration and aspiration. He's a mover and a shaker. But he's been up to no good. A key lieutenant in the international Black Axe Gang was snared by a special Garda investigation after it uncovered secret WhatsApp conversations with other gang members. So the guards were looking into this Black Axe Gang for some time, and they pinched Sodiq Jimoh of Rossfield Close, Tallaght, one of the key targets of Operation Scheme, part of a global investigation into the laundering of 15 million in invoice redirect fraud funds. He pleaded guilty to contributing to the activities of a criminal organisation and 9 charges of money laundering on dates between May 19 and August 2020. They found €26,000 in lodgements into various accounts linked to Jimoh over a 16-month period that did not relate to his wages or social welfare payments. So he was getting actual pay. He was scamming. He had €26,000 in his accounts, and he was getting social welfare payments on top of that. How many of you sitting out there today, anywhere in the world, are busting your asses, trying to make ends meet, trying to support your family? And when a bill comes in, you panic, maybe you don't have enough in the bank to cover it. You're out working, you don't live a fancy lifestyle. And here we have this rat masquerading as a Dublin man with a great education. He's a criminal through and through, part of a bigger organisation, the Black Axe Gang, living the life of Riley. At least he was. until he got caught. And then what will happen to him? Well, we're going to find that out too. Who said crime doesn't pay, eh? So, gotta believe this was some of what Jimoh was paid, the 26K, by his bosses in the Black Axe for his role in managing just over €1 million stolen from a number of Irish companies and individuals, as well as foreign companies. So here he is in Ireland, put his roots down in Dublin, got himself a good education from a Dublin business school, and here he is fleecing Irish individuals and Irish companies. But then again, he's a Dublin man, so was he? Who was he fleecing? Who was he fleecing? He's a Dublin man with a farm in Nigeria. Sodiq Jimoh. He says we don't have a problem with migrant crime here, eh? It's part of a gang, Black Axe gang. Obtained a degree in marketing from Dublin. His LinkedIn profile, we've already looked at that, described himself as highly enthusiastic and motivated, with his tagline saying, never lose the will to learn. Close male relative was convicted in 2021. This is one of his family, one of his Irish family, convicted in 2021 of money laundering in relation to his role in a €362,000 invoice redirect fraud. It's in the family. Literally, it's in the family. His older relative received a suspended sentence for his role in that scam, but Jimoh was to go much further up the criminal food chain, it was told. So even after a senior family member was caught and pinched and got off with a suspended sentence, it didn't do anything to deter our young friend here from moving up the food chain in the Black Axe. He worked closely with two other Black Axe operatives who controlled a number of money mules based in other parts of Ireland. So a big, nasty, filthy, dirty criminal network operating with impunity in Ireland for a long time, scamming businesses and individuals out of hundreds of thousands, if not over €1 million. There he is. Smart young man, very professional. Yeah, according to him, he is anyway. He gained access to various codes. They were sent to his phone. He was also captured on CCTV making ATM withdrawals from various money mule accounts, people that had been recruited into the scheme so their bank accounts could be used to launder the stolen cash. A big, massive organisation. Apart from laundering money, he pleaded guilty in his role to transferring money stolen in three smishing text scams against three Irish female victims in August 2020, including a 73-year-old Irish woman. 73, that could have been your granny, could have been your mum, might even be your wife. One of these was a 73-year-old woman who had €20,000 taken when she was tricked by a fraudulent text message. It can also be revealed Jimoh is considered by Gardaí to be the boss of Balbriggan-based computer programmer Ajibola Bamidele, aged 35, who was described as a sergeant for the International Criminal Organization when he was jailed for 2 years in 2022. So this guy is a boss in the Black Axe. Jailed 5.5 years. Take time off that for good behavior. If he behaves himself when he goes to prison, he could be out in 2 years, 3 years maybe. And then what will he do? Will he go back to crime? Will he do it more subtly? Will he make sure he doesn't get caught next time? Or will he reform his life? I don't know. Let me know what you think below. Part of the Black Axe operating in Ireland. But remember, everybody that gets into Ireland is vetted. There are no criminals allowed in. Nobody. International protection applicants. Nobody. Nothing. Nobody. They're just coming to Ireland because they love the crack. They love the Guinness. Not because they want to scam Irish people and companies out of millions of euro. So if you're enjoying this content, subscribe. Consider joining the channel just to give me a little bit of encouragement. You know, need a bit of encouragement from time to time, but I'm happy doing what I'm doing because if nothing else, I'm exposing the rot in the underbelly of Irish society. I'm Rick Munn. No risk, no reward media for now. Over and out.